Good morning, lovely yogis. It's Holly. Hi. Glad you're here. We're going to be working on uh, movement that will take care of tightness in your upper back, your shoulders, and your hamstrings and your hips. The pose that we'll work on is called dolphin pose, and we'll be working towards it. So don't worry if you've never heard of it. No big deal. It's just a really nice stretch to open up across the chest, neck, shoulders, and hips, hamstrings. So I just thought I'd read from this book really quick before we dedicate the practice. This is called Songs with Our Eyes Closed by this author. His name is Tyler Kent White. He's excellent. If you don't have his work, it's beautiful. How could you ever doubt the ways in which you exist? Do you not hear the thunder in my voice and feel the electricity on my lips when I speak your name? Do you notice the way the earth shakes and quakes and splits at the seams when you wake every morning? Or feel the way the winds always push against your back, dance in your hair, and linger for the chance to carry your next breath? On days you do not feel you are enough, listen to the silence, the steady cadence, and the constant reminder that no force ever created is greater than the one that exists inside of you. No force ever created is greater than the one that exists inside of you. So we are here to stoke that inner fire, to bring into awareness how important we are as individuals and a community coming together to move and to breathe and live better in our body. With that said, we're going to begin. In Yoga Tune-Up, which is the kind of class you're taking from me today, in Yoga Tune-Up, first I demonstrate the pose, and then I teach it and you do it so that you can understand what we're doing, especially in this environment on Zoom. The first thing that we're going to do is laying on your back and just to breathe, and I'll guide you through it, and then we're going to move into some leg stretches. So watch me first.
All sorts of places. We're not enforcing parking tickets because we shouldn't be while people are.
The breathing position is like this, and then the movement position will include either your yoga strap or a belt for your legs. So make sure, I'm going to get here and just make sure you set up your camera so that you can see me and hear me in this position. And I'm going to have you being in this position at some point. So just make sure that you have a strap, if you need a blanket for under your head, whatever it is that you need, get that now to lay in this position with the strap. I'll give you another moment or two to take care of doing that. Morning, Sheila. So what we're doing is we're placing ourselves on your mat with a strap nearby, knees bent. And you'll have a strap near you. And then I'll start to instruct what to do. Okay. So while you're here laying on your back, begin to relax your shoulders onto the floor. See if you can make your backs of your shoulders relax onto the floor. And just do some noticing how much of your shoulders feel forward and away from the floor and how much they feel relaxed and down. And then bring some awareness to your hands and neither stretch your fingers open nor clench them. Just relax your hands. Bring awareness to your belly and begin to inhale into your belly and fill your belly up with breath. And then exhale that breath out. You'll inhale into your belly. You could even take one of your hands and put it on your belly if you need to feel how it rises, a sense of rising, and then a sense of relaxation as it folds back towards the earth. The next breath, you'll breathe into your belly and then up into your chest. So this is an abdominal thoracic breath, inhaling belly to chest and holding, and then exhaling all of that out. Explore that, inhaling belly to chest. You may not be at the same pace as me. And then exhale everything out. Very nice. Set your intention for your practice. I am enough. I am enough. Begin to tilt your pelvis forward and back, like you're tipping your pubic bone towards your face and then tipping your pubic bone away from your face. So it's as if you're trying to press your lower back into the floor, and then you're trying to arch your lower back away from the floor. And just notice how that feels right there. Little tilts adding to your breath. If you don't know what that looks like, if you need me to show it, I'm here and I'm showing. So I tilt my pelvis away and then I tilt it toward. Away and toward. Notice when you tilt your pubic bone towards your face that your butt comes off the floor almost a little bit. Make it so you're neither tilted toward you or tilted away. You're somewhere stable in the center. Then bring your right knee into your chest and hug it in. Taking your right knee into your chest, hug it in, and take your strap or your belt and stretch, place the strap underneath your heel and stretch your right leg straight to the sky. Right up there. Give it a good stretch. Looks good, Janet Weinberg. Some of you I can see, some of you I can't, but it's no big deal. Make it so your leg is over your hip, not over your face. So even bring your leg away from your face even more so that you can really straighten that leg any amount. Now bend your right knee a little bit and then straighten it. So bend it and straighten it. I call this dynamic movement. Little bend, big stretch. Little bend, big stretch. You can either have your left foot on the floor or your left leg straight out ahead of you. Little bend, big stretch. Little bend, big stretch. Good. Stay in the stretch place. Can you feel that behind your calf and your hamstring? Notice if when you're doing that, you throw your ribs up, draw your ribs down, and firm your belly a little bit so you can control the movement. Nice. Move the strap more towards the ball of your foot. So instead of it being by your heel, make it so that it's by the ball of your foot, and then try to straighten your leg here and bend it. Bend and straighten, and bend and straighten. Come back to your abdominal thoracic breath. If you're holding your jaw or your face, soften it. And then re-stretch and try to bring your toes more towards your face as you reach up through your heel. Can you feel how tight your calf muscle is? Maybe it's not on you, but man, it is on me. And then we'll bend the knee and take the strap off and put your foot on the floor. Bend your left knee, bring it into your chest, hug it in. And then take your strap and reach through your heel. So my strap is kind of near my heel. And then I'm gonna bend and stretch, and bend and stretch. If your shoulders are feeling tight up to your ears, relax them down. Your elbows can be on the floor. Little bend, big stretch. Then reach up into the sky through your heel and keep it there. Can you feel the back of your thigh, the back of your hip on the floor? If you can't, it's because you're reaching your hip up. You want the back of your hip on the floor. Now move the strap in front of, to the ball of your foot and stretch up through the ball of your foot. Massive stretch through your calf and your hamstring here. Breathe. Little bend, big stretch. Little bend, big stretch. Little bend, big stretch. And then stay and breathe. And if you're throwing your ribs up, draw them down. Keep your belly active. And then bend your knee, take your strap off, and bring your feet to the floor. Really nice. Now what I'd like you to do is walk your feet towards your butt a little bit with your knees straight up. Your knees are neither knocking towards each other, nor are they away. They're straight on. Elbows on the floor, hands facing straight up, lift your hips. So you're kind of like a robot, and you're lifting your butt up. Your knees are not splaying, they're firming in, although they're not touching. Really lift up here. Try not to bring your chin to your chest. Bring your chin away from your chest a little. Push the floor with your elbows and lift up. Keep your gaze neutral. And then slowly lower your hips down. Bring your knees into your chest, hug them in. Oh boy, my lower back is a little tight today. Good. Okay, now I'd like for you to roll toward the camera and come up to seated. This thing I'm about to teach you, this is like the mothership of all hip openers, hamstring, calves, inner thighs, everything, except for it needs to be done sort of with some understanding. So I'm going to show it to you first. It's called the Happy Baby Mini Mini. I'm going to show it to you from multiple angles. Here's the first angle. My strap goes on my heel and I bring it into Happy Baby. So this is what Happy Baby looks like. Half Happy Baby. The knee is moving towards the floor. Your heel is stacked over your knee. So it's not laying open like that. It's trying to be in squat. Watch me. I'm going to hold on to my strap and draw this down. That's the first stretch. Okay. The second stretch is to take the strap in the right hand and bring it across me. And then bend my knee, bring it back, and stretch it out. So I'm just going to do this a bunch of times. Bend past stretch, bend past stretch. Don't worry if you do it wrong. There's no wrong. There's just doing. Lay on your back, put the strap on your right foot. Lay on your back, put the strap on your right foot. And now bring your right leg into half Happy Baby. Hi, Dolly. Nice to see you. Half Happy Baby on the right. So try to make your heel touch the sky. Try to make your heel touch the sky. Yes, Janet, exactly. Keep going with that heel, trying to touch the sky while you're trying to make your right knee touch the floor. Heel to the sky, knee to the floor. Now control the movement. Don't lay on your right side. Really try to lay on both sides of your hips while you're doing that. Let's add something. Firm your right butt cheek. Firm it. Wow, that's some serious stretch right there. Good. Very nice. Breathe here. Now take the strap into your left hand. Only into your left hand, and bring your right leg across your chest in that same position called Happy Baby. So now your shin bone is laying across your chest like a violin bow, like a viola bow. So bring it all the way across your chest and switch hands with your left, put the strap in your left hand. Now straighten your right leg all the way out to the side wall. Straighten it all the way. Go for it, Janet Ann. Beautiful. Now rebend your right knee, rebend it quick, and bring the strap into your right hand. Bend your knee, bring the strap into your right hand, and now bring your right leg back to the right and stretch your right leg straight out to the right. All the way out to the right. Now bend your knee, bend your right knee, bring the strap into your left hand, bring your leg across your body and stretch it out to the left, all the way. All the way. Let your right hip ride up. Let it ride up. Let your whole right hip step on top of your left. Exactly. Rebend your right knee. Switch hands with the strap. Do you know what it means to choke up on a bat? Choke up on your strap. Get your hand as close to your foot as you can, and then bring the leg back to the other side. Bend your knee. Bring the leg back to the other side and stretch it. Straighten right leg. Bend your knee. Bring your strap back, your leg back to the center, and then across you into the lying twist again. This is called dynamic movement. Don't stop moving, DSM. Side to side, bend your knee, pass the strap, and stretch. Bend your knee, pass the strap, and stretch. The only time your legs straighten is when you are completely in the side stretch to the right or the side stretch to the left. Otherwise, your knee stays in a bent position as it moves through the midline and then it outstretches. Are you breathing in there? Breathe. Good. Now start to do it relatively fast. Bend, pass, stretch. Bend, pass, stretch. Oh yeah, baby, you can do this. Okay, now bring your right knee into your right knee in. One more time, stretch it out to the right. One more time. Stretch. Firm your left hip to the floor. Firm your belly. Reach through your right heel. Inhale. Bring your knee into your chest. Exhale. Switch hands with the strap. Take your right leg across you into leg stretch number 3, which is the lying twist. So bring your leg all the way over, laying on your left hip and reaching out. Good. Now flex your right foot. Give it a good dorsiflexion. Yeah. Now try to move the top of your right hip toward your left heel. Beautiful. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hug it in. Hug your right knee into your chest, take your strap off, and lay your legs out ahead of you on the floor. Both legs, just lay them out on the floor. Can you feel the massive difference between your hips? It's major. Yeah. Bring your left knee into your chest, hug it in. Take the strap and put it on the heel of your left leg and take your left leg into half happy baby. We're going to do everything the same on the second side. Start at half happy baby with your knee working towards the floor and your heel working towards the sky. See what it feels like to move your knee, as pretend like my elbow and my side is away from your body. Try to move your knee far away from your body. And now try to move your knee close to your body. See how that's different. I'm demonstrating. Keep it far away for a moment and take your right hand and grab the strap and bring your shin bone across your chest. Now outstretch your left leg to the right, all the way away. Bring your knee in, cross, switch hands with the strap and stretch. Bend, pass, stretch. Bend, pass, stretch. As you move and pass, breathe. Really nice. Try to improve the reach of your leg and your heel every time. Try to improve the reach. Try to control your upper body and reach your arms away from each other as you do this as well. Yeah, really reach away with your arms so you get a stretch across your chest. Now let's pick up the pace. Bend, pass, stretch. Bend, pass, stretch. Come on, activate your legs, Janet Weinberg. Flex your feet. Go for it, girl. Yeah. Connective tissue everywhere. Now let's stay in leg stretch number 2, which is the leg out to the left. Reach. Firm your belly. Firm your hips a little as you reach out through your left leg. Bring your leg back in. Leg stretch number 3, out to the side. The other side. So take your left leg all the way over. Let your left hip stack on top of your right hip. And then open your chest towards the sky. Open your chest towards the sky. Look over your left hand. Look at your left hand. Yeah, give it a good massive stretch. You look so good, Sheila, even though I can't see you. I just know you do. Hi, Cheryl Beth. Keep working it, girl. Bring your arms back in. Bring your knee into your chest, hug it in, and lay your legs out ahead of you on the floor. Shavasana. See what that feels like. Do your legs feel like more spaciously hanging from your hips? Yeah. Embody your body. Say to yourself, I am enough. Look, I can care for myself. Bring your knees into your chest, hug them in. And now you're going to take your hands to the tops of your knees and roll your legs around in a big circle, just like this. I call it motion is lotion. Now come up to seated and face me. And we're going to drop our legs this way, then drop our legs that way. Make your feet nice and wide. Get even wider with your legs. Hog some space. Good, excellent. And then take your feet to the floor and bring them together, just like that. And bring your hands behind you with your fingers facing your tush. Bend your elbows. Squeeze your elbows towards each other and lift your chest. This is called mud flap girl. In Yoga Tune-Up, we call it like the picture of the woman on the back of a flap on a big truck. Mud flap girl. Lift your chest. Squeeze your elbows together. Bend your elbows. Lift your chest. And then push your arms straight. Grab your knees and round your spine. Dip your chin to your chest. And now lift up your spine and round your spine. And lift it up and round it in. Okay, lift it up one more time. Bring your hands behind you again. Turn your pinkies towards each other this time. Bend your elbows and squeeze your elbows towards each other. Hello. Oh, big stretch across your chest. Good. And now push away and shake your hands. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Flappy, flappy, flappy. Getting to warm up the wrists a little bit here. Excellent. Okay, our first rollout will be for our pec minor muscles. These muscles right here, okay, in the armpit. So what you'll need is your balls and 2 blocks. So you're gonna watch me first, okay? But I want you to go get 2 balls and 2 blocks, or shoe boxes, or books, or something. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is really, really big stuff, okay? The placement of the ball is pec minor is here, but this is downward facing. So watch everything first when you're ready. The bricks go at a little angle and the balls go on the bricks. Just watch me first. I'll demonstrate everything. I'm coming onto my belly and I'm putting the balls in that place where I was showing you. Watch me first. I'm going to relax my head down. If I feel like I need a blanket there, sometimes I'll even put a blanket for my forehead, just like that. Once the balls are in, I begin to swim my arms, kerplunk, kerplunk, over the balls. And then watch, I'm going to do a few things for you. I'm going to wash the floor. I'm going to reach behind me and lift my arms. And I'm going to side to side roll out my pec minor. So it's easier if your bricks don't slide at all. If you want them on your mat, you can put them on your mat. So make it so that the balls are on the corners of the bricks. There's a slight angle. And you're gonna come onto your belly with the balls underneath your arms like Superman. They're not in your armpits. They're in front of your armpits and above your armpits on your chest, where your chest and your arm come together. Exactly. If you want, you can relax your head down so that your head is touching the floor or a blanket. Breathe here and bring your hands like you're making a cactus and put your hands on the floor and for a moment, just sustain compression. No movement, just breath. We breathe. Now begin to side so you feel the balls thrunking over your pec minor. You can make some adjustments and changes if you need to. You can relax your head down. I'm not relaxing my head down. You can. Bring your arms behind you and turn your palms towards the floor and away from the floor. This is called internal and external rotation of your shoulders. If you don't have yoga bricks, maybe you could use some firm pillows or a little box or something, or books under there. That would work too. Now take your hands and pretend like you're Cinderella and you're washing your floor. Relax your head and breathe. Now bring the your arms behind you one more time and reach for the sky with your arms. And then bring your arms down and relax. Walk your hands back and press yourself up onto your hands and your knees. And say, ah. Show me a thumbs up if you could do, if that worked for you. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's helpful feedback. So I want you to now to stand. And here's the move, okay? Watch the move first. You can set up your set up and make adjustments that you need to. It's fine. The move is to move from sticking your butt out to tailbone down, not throwing your hips forward. The move is tailbone down. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna grab my yoga block and put it intimately between my legs, way up there. So that when I draw my tailbone down, I feel my inner thighs grab the block. Take your time, I'll wait. This is a good exercise in its own right. Firm your legs, firm them. Excellent. The first side, watch me first, is I'm just gonna open without bringing my waist with me. I'm going to turn my palm open, externally rotate my arm, and then reach back without letting this hip go with my arm. Just rotation. Turn your lower ribs in, and then bring it down. Woo! Second side, I'm gonna turn around. Tailbone goes down. Externally rotate your arm bone and reach back. Maybe your left, the other hand holds your pelvis and moves it forward toward your face as you reach back. And bring it down. So we're gonna do this slowly, dynamically. So the first arm, you pick, goes back and comes back. It goes back, palm faces open, ribs come with the arm and back. Do this a few times. Breathe. You might even want to use the opposite arm to pull the pelvis forward so that it doesn't go with your arm. And then relax your arms down. Bring your arms behind you and interlace your hands. If you can't reach, grab a strap. Perfectly fine. Now stretch your arms back and up. Oh my gosh. Don't throw your hips forward. Pull them in, drop your tailbone down, and lift your arm bones up. Breathe. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Now bring your hands closer to your butt and bend your elbows out. And now squeeze your elbows together. You can have your knees bent, it's perfectly fine. And then release your arms down and turn your palms open. Bring your hands, bend your elbows. Bend your elbows, let's see that. Bend them, good. Wow, Sheila Cohn, gorgeous. For whatever reason, I don't remember your first name, but I know you and I love you. It can't remember your name. I'm sorry, you're from Yoga Works and it's not on the thing. So now show me your elbows. Bring your elbows forward and bring your hands away from your face. Good. And now bring that back down and relax that down. Excellent. I need you to grab your brick. Grab your brick, put it between your hands like that. Get your elbows in. 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 Yeah, very good. Now lift your elbows up, but don't throw your ribs forward. Keep your ribs in and lift your elbows up. I'm sitting down so you can see me. Now take the block to the back of your head and push your head into the block. Ribs in. And then bring it back to this position and raise it up. Bring your elbows in. And then bring it down. Exhale. Ooh. Brick down. Put your brick down. Standing. Ankles under knees, under hips, under ribs. Feet a little wider if you need it. Shift your hips to the left. Reach your left arm out. Turn your palm up and reach your arm straight into the sky. Not over, straight up as you lean down. I want you to really, really push your left foot into the floor hard as you reach away. And now come up, reach up, and bring your arm down, exhale. Second side, shift your hips, reach your arm out, palm faces up, reach into the sky, and side bend while you're reaching up. Reach up. Really stand into the earth with your right leg. Really push down with your right leg and reach up. Inhale up, firm your belly, and bring your arm down. Exhale. Woo. Hands behind your head. If you need a brick here between your legs, feel free. That's very stabilizing. Hands behind your head if you need to. When you're ready, I'll wait. Do not stick your butt out. Drop your tailbone down. Drop your tailbone down. Lift your chest and lift your chest and lean back just a little. Cheryl, if you're still there, be careful with your lower back. Draw your pubic bone up to lift your chest. Open across your elbows. Come on up, inhale. Reach up into the sky. And exhale, bring your arms down. We're breathing, we're working here. Watch this first. Left hand onto my butt, pushing my butt down. Right hand at my chest, watch me first. Reaches it up and back. My left elbow is squeezing in. It's not sticking out, it's squeezing in. So let's do it together. Left hand, put your thumb on your sacrum, the bony base of your spine, and push it down. Hold your pelvis down. Squeeze your left elbow in, bring your right hand to your heart. Now, with your butt pushing down, reach your right arm into the sky, turn your chest towards the sky, and lift your chest upwards. Don't throw yourself back, push yourself upwards, and then maybe go back a little bit. Breathe. Coming up, Bring your hand to your heart and bring your arms down. I embody my body. Second side. Right hand onto your sacrum, the bony base of your tail, not your coccyx, your sacrum. Move your arm inward. We did that stretch before. So your right elbow moves inward, just like mud flap girl. Pubic bone goes up, tailbone goes down, elbow goes in, left arm goes into the sky, palm faces the midline. Lift your chest upwards. Right elbow firms in, chest moves to the sky, and maybe gaze up or maybe gaze at your belly button. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release it down. Woo. Everybody okay? Good. This is the next exercise. It is called Holy Cow at the Trough. It can be done at a counter. I want you to watch me, okay? If you have a counter nearby you, or it can be done on your knees with blocks. So I'm gonna show you at my kitchen counter. It's right here. I'm just gonna turn this a little bit so you can see that. There we go. So I'm gonna put my elbows on the counter, but I need one yoga block with me. So watch the whole thing first, and I'll show it on your knees just in case you don't have a counter nearby. The whole concept of elbows in is the work that we're working with yet again. So not elbows out, elbows in, but not touching, just slightly in. To turn on what is called, watch my shoulder blades when I do this. This is internal rotation of the shoulders. This is external rotation of the shoulders. We're working on the external rotation. So watch me first. I'm coming to my counter, putting my elbows on the counter. My hands are holding the brick, but not gripping, just pressing. Moving my hips away. Wow, that's a massive stretch in its own right. I'm gonna stay here. Now, my ribs are not poking down, they're pulling up. Not laying down, they're pulling up. And then I'm going to pull my face away from the floor a little and drop the brick. I'm going to try to keep my hands from collapsing towards each other, strengthening external rotation. So if you do not have a counter, let me know. Go like this if you don't have a counter. Okay, so this is what you need to set up, darling. You need a stack of blocks to become your counter. You need to come onto your knees and press back like this. I'm gonna cue it. So if you need to, yes, grab your, I'm gonna take some time, grab your props.
Holly, can
Yeah?
I just make a mention? Someone's audio is on and it keeps pulling the video away from you. I don't know whose it is. I'm gonna mute myself again.
Who is that?
I don't know, someone with a fan on the ceiling. And a
Oh,
lot of
okay, let me get rid of that.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna.
Oh, hi, Deborah.
Oh, hi.
I didn't even know you were there until now. That's so weird. Okay, hi, Deb. Sorry. Oh, I see. There's more people. If you press the arrow. Okay. Apologies. Okay. Let me cue it. If anybody is not ready, throw up a smoke signal of some sort. I'm going to start cueing it in 10 seconds, so don't worry. it seems like half of you have a counter and half of you don't. So I'm gonna cue the one with the floor, okay? Because it's a little bit more challenging, but the cues are exactly the same. So if you are on your knees, you'll place your elbows onto your trough, your brick stack, and take the bricks into your hand. Once the brick is in your hand, bring your elbows about 6 inches or more away or less, depending upon your shoulder width. Move your knees back, move your butt back, so that you start to feel stretch underneath your armpits. Gaze at the floor and then pull your ribs in. So don't stick your ribs towards the floor, pull them in. Look straight down at the floor and drop your brick. Fight to keep your hands from touching each other. Drop your brick, Janet Weinberg. Good. Your elbows should be closer together, Weinberg. Yeah. Now try not to let those hands touch each other. Lift your head away from the floor a little bit, Weinberg, and your ribs. Good. I can't see you, Ileana, but I'm sure you got it. Go, girl. Wow, are you strong? Forgot your name from Yoga Works on the iPad. Love you. Do not let your hands touch. 5, 4, oh my God, 3, 2, 1. Relax, sit back. Holy moly, Batman. I know. Those external rotators, the muscles that do that can be very weak back here, very weak. Okay, so that's a tune-up. You can use that all the time to strengthen those external rotators. Yeah, you feel it in your delts and everything. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. But first I want you to roll out here, your external rotators. So this is what I want you to do. Quick like little bunny rabbits, watch me. You'll take your ball, watch me first, and you will put it on your shoulder blade, and you will lay back. And you might have to have a brick under your head. And I want you to roll all over those rotators, those nasty little internal and external rotators. Just color in your whole shoulder blade. Just like I'm doing here. You will color in your whole shoulder blade with your ball. I'm holding my head with my right hand and rolling my left one right now. The side that you are rolling, Janet, move your ball lower. The side that you are rolling, yeah, even lower. Good girl, in there, good. Lean to the side you are rolling on. Lean to it. And now put the elbow that's connected to the ball, put it on the floor. Put the elbow on the floor and push the floor with your elbow. Push hard with your elbow. Can you feel that? Good. And now relax your arm. Beautiful. Switch sides. Grab the ball, put it on the other side. Keep your knees on the floor, bent, Janet Weinberg, Ileana Harris. Make sure that your knees are bent and your feet are on the floor so you can control the movement. Yes, nice. Color your infraspinatus and your teres minor and your lat and part of your rhomboids. Color them in. Get all over it. Are you breathing in there? Okay. Push your other elbow into the floor. Push hard. Feel how the ball is not in anymore. You are just pushing and you can feel the contraction of the muscle. And now relax the arm, let the ball go in as deep as you'd like. And then take the balls out. Okay, set up round 2, holy cow at the trough. Grab your props, elbows on, stretch back. Set it up. You can even go to a table if you need to. I like my kitchen island. Put your elbows on the island or the material, and your elbows are not out. They're either shoulder distance apart or slightly in. Hands on the sides, not gripping with your fingers, just straight fingers. Feel that. Move your hips back. Pull your ribs up, and then let go of the brick in front of you. Let it fall to the floor. And fight not to clap your hands together. Fight to keep the hands moving away from each other. Pull your ribs in. Breathe. And then relax. Oh, okay. Did anybody find the second time to be easier? Anybody? Yes, no, yes, no. Yes, good. Rolling makes you stronger. Rolling makes you stronger. Okay, so here is the pose that goes with this whole thing. It's called dolphin pose. All right, I'm gonna demonstrate it and then you're gonna do it. Forearms to the floor, you watch. You gaze at the floor. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up. Maybe your knees stay bent as you move your chest towards your thighs. That's the pose. Chest towards thighs. Maybe you straighten your legs. Maybe you push your heels towards the floor. And you definitely are in full external rotation, yes. So take your time, come onto your hands and your knees. Place your forearms on the floor, stacking your shoulders over your elbows. Beautiful, Janet. Nice, Laura. Elbows go on the floor. And if you cannot straighten your legs, it's totally fine. There is nothing wrong with you. You are a normal human being. Moving your chest towards your thighs, lifting the underside of your butt into the sky. Lift the underside of your butt into the sky and stretch your heels towards the floor. Bring your hands away from each other. Don't let them touch. No way. And then put your knees on the floor and exhale. Sit back into child's pose. And come to seated. Sitting Seiza. Close your eyes for a moment. Feeling the body of work that you created in your own self. Finding the steadiness of your seat. Allowing your breath to move into your belly and up into your chest. And exhaling it all out. I inhale in. I exhale out. Your hands in front of your heart center. Feeling a great sense of appreciation for this self-care practice that has so much potential for healing. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, yogis. Thank you for coming. Lovely to see you.